afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Royals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands, always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Wily Peralta, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Brewers. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Kansas City, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Line, but speared on a hop. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Here's Gerard Dyson. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Well, the mercury still rising here at the ballpark. 93 degrees, our game time temperature. Now the pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is he got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Hannigan will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
First baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
At the plate, Eric Hosmer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on where in that.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Braden Shipley is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. Look, he's one of the young guns in the league, and he continues to learn. It seems like every outing I watch him, he gets better. He's learned this craft in the major leagues, and he's growing up right in front of us. All right, here's how the Royals are lined up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate is Salvador Perez. He's one of the bigger catchers in the league. He stands about 6'4", 6'5". He took a lot of foul balls through the years off that face mask in his chest. Even changed how he was catching the ball. But I love him back there. Catch and throw and gun people down.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Now the pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, of foul ball.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Standing in now, Hunter Morris. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number one.
Batting third, right fielder.
Here's Ryan Braun now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Knuckle curve and a beauty. 2-1 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gordon's after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Here's Carlos Gomez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Lucroy. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. So digging in now, Adam Lind. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Lind.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Hit sharply on the ground. Taylor up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And he struck him out.
Batting sixth, third baseman number 8.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Lifted in the air out to center field. Gomez has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. KC down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Joey Wendell. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Joey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. Strike called, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Mitch Hannigan is on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Mitch Hannigan. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. and that is right there for strike 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. At the plate, Chris Taylor. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First offering on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Zobrist deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Will move to the third with no score. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Ball 3. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8th, shortstop, Omar Infante.
Leadoff man retired for Omar Infante. Here it comes now to Infante. Chopped weakly to the left. Taylor fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 9th, catcher, Braden Shipley.
Stepping up to the plate, Braden Shipley. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Wily Peralta. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Wily Peralta.
Lays off 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
1-1.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. One and two. Here it comes. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Here he comes again. 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
In now, ShodIcon. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but a multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Stepping in now, Hunter Morris, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. And a fastball just a bit up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Braun, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Infante's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Brewers strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Ben Zobrist. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gerard Dyson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And the Royals are in the hit column.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Hosmer.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. One and one coming now to Hosmer. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer. And now he has some trouble with it in left.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 miles an hour is tough to catch up to. But I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
Here's Adam Lind as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. One and two. Here it comes. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Alex Gordon, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Let's go, Brewers.
Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Royals strand a pair. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Carlos Gomez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Carlos Gomez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Heading for second here is Gomez. And he will get in there safely with a double to start the home 4th. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jonathan Lucroy is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
1-0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. The 1-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
High in the air out to center field. Dyson's there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Striding in once again, Joey Wendell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Circle change there, called strike 1.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lind going back, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, this has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in that sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Hannigan. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Line toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The batter number 5.
Stepping up now, Chris Taylor. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Ready with another 0-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Brewers forced to settle for 1. We played 4 full. Brewers are out in front, 1-0. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now here it comes. Seared down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
I like the call for the two-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Another 0-2 coming. And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-2 once more. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That ball's not even close, but I think he probably tried to throw that out of the zone on purpose. Maybe get him to chase or give him some kind of different look. He's fouling off everything.
Lays off 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Moustakas is retired, and there's one away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Omar Infante to stand in. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. Milwaukee leads it 1-0. Into the box now, Wily Peralta. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Wily Peralta.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Here's the second baseman, ShodIcon. And that is through into right field for a single. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. Standing in now, Hunter Morris, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. Runner at second here with one man out. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Dyson will call everyone off and track it down for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch hit toward the right side, and this is taken for the out. Milwaukee leaves one. They lead it 1-0. Johnny Cueto takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 47, Johnny Cueto.
Digging in to try it again, Braden Shipley. It'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Braden Shipley.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. One now to Zobrist. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Gerard Dyson.
Here's Gerard Dyson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit sharply on the ground. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Mike fires, takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Mike fires.
Eric Hosmer will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
You know, I think he tried to be even quicker with his pickoff throw over the first that time than the move he showed earlier. And when you do that, sometimes your feet and arm aren't in sync, and it causes you to throw it away just like that one.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 1-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Kansas City. They're down 1-0. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Gomez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here comes the 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And that one right down Main Street.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full. 3-2.
You definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
A shot down the first baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out of the game on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, it's the first inning, and he has some time to redeem himself.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There goes Gomez. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And here's a ball hit in the air. Perez is under it, makes the play, one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Joey Wendell.
Ready once again, Joey Wendell. He hit a sac fly earlier. From the stretch, there goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. One out and a runner on second base. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes, and it looks so good. Good job of holding up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch is popped up, calling for it, Moustakis, but it's the shortstop that gets there, and that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 10, Mitch Hennigan.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mitch Hennigan. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And that's in there for strike 1. Back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, they get the 2-out RBI, but I go back to that error earlier in the inning that set the whole inning up. And the way it's playing out right now, that may really hurt them.
In now, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Gordon. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. The Brewers lead this one 2-0. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Here's Adam Lind. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, he tried to get him to chase a couple pitches right there. Look, 0-2 with 2 fastballs. Then he came back with off-speed pitches, and now the count's even. I don't know. He might have to go back to that fastball and see if he can get it by him.
Got him to go down swinging there. Alex Gordon is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Ready for another shot now. Mike Moustakas, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Hit in the air out to center field. On the move is Gomez. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Chris Davis is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Lewis Coleman is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Oh, my goodness, Matt. A relief pitcher getting a hit? That's just not the way it's written up.
Colton Wong will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Colton Wong.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground up the middle. Taken in by Zobrist. Infante for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
Number 28 will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0. 2-0.
2-0.
2-0 count. Here it comes. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded to the right. On with it, the first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. None left for Milwaukee, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Colton Wong will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 21, Colton Wong.
Doug Cordova is going to come on now as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring. Number 16 is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman. Ready for another chance? Salvador Perez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. out of play. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter, and he got the call.
Here's the 0-2 to short. To his right, Taylor. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Omar Infante to stand in. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Payoff pitch on its way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now at the plate, Lewis Coleman. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, here's one of those dreaded situations. It's 2-0 to American League pitcher. You have to make him swing the bat. He doesn't get many opportunities to swing, and right now he's not getting much opportunity either.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
We got
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Clint Coulter is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. In there, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Center fielder number 27.
Hey, if you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Danny Dorr will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Dorr.
Ball one.
Ball, that's inside.
Here's the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Martin Maldonado will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Maldonado.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Too low, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Well, I think he made the pitch he wanted to make. It was down, but hey, unfortunately, it found a hole and got through the infield.
Into the box, Mitch Hannigan, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And, oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. From the stretch. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Brewers leave them loaded. They're up 2-0. Logan Schaefer will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 3.
Martin Maldonado is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Number 12, Martin Maldonado.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Now at shortstop, number 32.
Coming in now in the ninth to try and finish this one out, the hard-throwing Francisco Rodriguez. Ryan Ortiz will come on as well as a part of a double switch, so we'll have a completely new battery here. George Flint is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Here's Ben Zobrist now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Wong has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The center fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerard Dyson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they can't run it down.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
0-2, here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Flint racing back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Royals have cut the deficit now to 2-1.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
First baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses, 1-2. A little bouncer. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now.
Now batting, right fielder, Adam Lind.
Stepping into the box, Adam Lind, 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Braden Shipley takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Brewers, 2 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For Kansas City, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.